Once again, if you have questions, please utilize the raise your hand feature to get your question in the queue. With that being said, happy to be joined by Coach Taylor with Jackson State. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Doing great, Coach. Appreciate you. Coach, if you could please start us out with an opening statement.
Uh, no problem. Great weekend this weekend. Homecoming, a lot of people in town, family, former teammates, former players. Had over 30,000 in the vet this past weekend. But great weekend, great team win by our football team against a really good Pine Bluff team. That quarterback they got is going to be a really good player. They got a great receiver over there. Coach Hampton is doing a good job of getting that thing going in the right direction over there. Very pleased with our football team, though. I thought we played a complete game, a complete game in all three phases, played solid football, was able to get a lead in the half. They came out and, drove the ball down well on us early in the game, but we were able to get a lead in the half, and came out in the second half and found a way to put them away. But a great football team, great win. So I'm very excited about it. We'll put that behind us and start getting ready for Mississippi Valley and Coach Wade this week.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to James Hill.
Hey, Coach, I hope you and everybody in Jackson are well. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you doing, James?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. This game coming up, the historical piece, Mississippi Valley, they come down from Highway 82. Your era, Coach Prime's era, Coach Cooley, the history of this rivalry. Talk a little bit about it and what this installment can do.
Anytime, you talk about Valley and Jackson State, I talk about when I played against them, they're going to play hard. We've been watching that team this year, watching some games this morning, and Coach Wade is doing a good job of getting these guys competing, for 4 quarters of football. But a lot of history built up in both programs. He's talking about the Walter Paytons of the world, Robert Brazile, Willie Satellite Totten, Jerry Rice, some of the greatest players that ever played HBCU football. So a lot of tradition in that, and then to be, here again this weekend in the vet, I know it's going to be a great turnout. So I'm looking forward to a football game like this.
Thank you, sir. Have a blessed week.
You too. Thank you.
This question goes to Doc Holliday.
Coach Taylor, how you doing today?
What's up, Doc? How you
What's
doing?
going on? First of all, congratulations on your contract extension.
Thank you.
To be with the school till 2028.
Thank you.
And second, you dominated this game from start to finish. But the only glaring issue that you had, I know you was upset about this, was the 8 penalties that you had.
Yeah.
What was the thing that you want to try to do to try to cut down on the penalties and kind of get more of a offensive flow into the game?
Yeah, we had a couple linemen out there. We always tell them to play hard. We want to play with that edge, but a couple guys were taking it too far, and I jumped on them. Guys are pretty good. I actually ended up punishing them pretty good today, but we gotta try to find ways of not beating ourselves as a football team, and it starts with penalties as well as turnovers, things like that. But anytime you get around that 7 or 8 yard, 7 or 8 penalty type of football game, I'm not pleased at all about it. My team knows it. We watched all those penalties today as a team in our team meeting, and that's something that we'll continue to work on and get better at as a football team.
And my second question is, I know.
Doc, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead. My bad.
no problem. Next question goes to Mona Stapleton.
Hey, Coach TC, how you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Coach, the offense, like you said, you guys were clicking on all cylinders, offense, defense, special teams. Um, and it came out today that you guys are ranked 20th in the coaches poll. What is it like in that locker room? And how are you keeping your athletes locked in for these next couple of games? And are you planning on fine tuning and utilizing some of that depth in this next game versus Valley?
Um, you know, uh, we really don't look at the rankings and stuff. We just, take care of the opponent. We take it 1 quarter at a time, basically 1 week at a time. Uh, Talking about Valley, well, this is not a team we're going to take. We take no opponent like, we come out and we're going to play our brand of football, and play our style offensively, defensively, special teams. It's our job to go out there, and beat each opponent that's on our schedule, and that's what we're going to do as a football team. But not resting any guys, if that's the question you're asking. We're going to go out here and play our brand of football, and that's JSU way.
Next
All
question.
right. Good luck, Coach.
No problem.
Next question goes to Keisha Kelly.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. It's hard for me to believe that you didn't punish somebody, but I believe you did. Going into this week, facing Mississippi Valley, are there any things that you have seen on film that concerned you about this Mississippi Valley team?
Yeah, I mean, this is like I said earlier, it's a team that's going to play 4 quarters. They play hard, play with great effort. Right there with Prairie View to the end, looking at that football game, they were right there, and they're still looking for that first win of the season. So I know that, that anytime you come into the vet, teams are going to play us hard, going to play us hard and give us their best effort. They got a quarterback that runs the ball well, got a running back there that can carry the football. Defensively got some size on the D end, got a big defensive end over there. So it's some guys we'll have to account for and try to take away their best pieces.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Doc Holliday.
Coach, I had a question. Well, tomorrow is election day. What are you going to do as far as the team-wise go to getting them to go out to vote?
Yeah, my DFO, Kyasia Trammell, she's putting together a way to try to get these guys out here to get them, maybe somebody needs some assistance to get to the polls and, vote, because we all know voting matters. We've been stressing that for the last 3 weeks to our team. So once she comes up with a plan, I'll let her execute that whole plan and we'll get it done.
All right. Appreciate you, Coach.
No problem.
Next question goes to Kendrick Marshall.
Yeah, Coach. Right before homecoming, the news dropped. You had signed a contract extension to remain football coach for years to come. What does that mean for you, just based on your career journey as a coach and just you being an alum of the school?
It means a lot. I think you hit the nail on the head. The last part you said, being an alum here. And then, I'm very pleased that A.D. Robinson and our president, Dr. Thompson, believe in me. And this just being my second year as head coach, it lets me know that we're building and doing this thing the right way. I'm going to continue to build it for the, to 2028. And, our goal is always to win championships here and make sure we got a good product up on the field. So we'll continue to recruit at a high level. These coaches will continue to coach at a high level and, a lot of success down the road. But I'm very blessed to have that extension right now. I feel very blessed.
If I could ask a quick follow-up, Coach, before you got this job to be head coach at JSU, how did you prepare yourself to be in this position to take over a program, to lead a team, and to do all the things you're doing right now?
Being around other great head coaches and just taking notes and, visiting places and teams that was having success. I always tried to, get in the buildings at a lot of different places just to, take a little bit here, a little bit there and, add to what I wanted to do once I had my opportunity as a head coach. But it's always watching the ones that were always successful for me.
I appreciate it, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Final questions? Coach Taylor, as always, we appreciate your time. Look forward to speak to you again next week.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you.